Hello everybody, today we're going to be making a selfie in the style of Paul Glee. So Paul Glee was an artist that used lots of colors and squares in his artwork, and that's what we're going to do here in a minute. But first we're going to start with just a standard selfie of ourselves. That's what makes it a selfie or a self-portrait. So to start off, I have these heads at your table. You're going to start by tracing the head. Oh, I'm not doing a good job staying around the head. So start by tracing around the head, and before you pick up the head, you want to make a little line on the side where the eyes go, like we talked about, the nose, the mouth. Okay, so just make a little notch on the side where the eyes, nose, and mouth go. And then you're going to start by just sketching. So you want to kind of just do a sketch of 5 eyeballs across. So you want to make sure you have 5 eyeballs. Now in real life, do we have 5 eyeballs? No, that would be an alien, and you're not an alien. Well, at least not that I know of yet. Okay, and then from there, you're gonna figure out where your nose goes. Your nose is gonna be straight down from the center eyeball. So this is where your nose goes. It's gonna go right here on this line where you drew your little nose line. And then down on the next line is where your mouth goes, half above and half below that line. So half above this line, half below this line. Okay, that's where your mouth goes. I'm not going to do it in great detail right now. Now remember, your mouth goes from the center of your eyeballs down. So about right there is the corners of my mouth, is where my mouth's going to go. Your ears go from your eyeball line to the bottom of your nose line, and it should look like a pretty creepy alien. So if I did that right, I have my face all mapped out, and it looks like a really good creepy alien. Okay, the only thing I think I forgot was eyebrows, so they go from the inside of the eyeball. Then if you were to draw an imaginary line going from the nose out like this, that's where they would end, somewhere right there. So I can draw some eyebrows. You can draw your eyebrows however you want. If you want a unibrow, some bushy eyebrows, however you want your eyebrows to be. Okay, so now I have all those guidelines, all those funky lines on there. You don't need all those now. You can erase those and you can add your details however you want. I've given you handouts that have different ideas for eyes, mouths, noses, hairs, all different ideas. There's more than one handout at your table. So you can start going in and erasing your extra eyeballs. Obviously, we're not aliens. All these extra lines, now that you have your face all set up, you don't need these extra lines now. And then you need to add your hairline. Remember, your hair doesn't start up here unless, you know, you're like my husband, don't tell him, and you're bald. Okay, some people are bald, that's okay. If you have a receding hairline and you're just up here on the side like this. But this is a self-portrait, and here I am. I'm not bald. See, I'm not bald. My hair doesn't start up here. My hair starts right here. Okay, so I'm going to draw on my picture my hair starting right here, not up there on the top of my head. Okay, I'm not bald right here. My hair starts here. Okay, so then you're going to add your hair, however you part your hair. I got to get rid of the old man lines. I don't want old man hair. Okay. For this project, you have to show me at least one ear, so I can have one ear covered by my hair if I want to, but one ear, you have to show me at least one ear so I know you know where the ears are supposed to go, because that's part of your grade. You have to be able to show me, hey, Miss Secrets, I know where my ears go. Okay, and then I have my hair flowing, my flowing locks. Okay, then again, you could use your page to decide what kind of eyeballs you want, how you want to design your eyes, what kind of eyes, shape you want. Do you want long lashes? Do you want your character to be, your selfie to be more serious? Do you want it to be more cartoon-like? I don't care if it's kind of cartoon-like, as long as my only thing on that is your parts have to be in the right place. So some cartoon characters, when you're drawing a cartoon character, it elongates parts and the parts end up not being in the right place. So that's the problem with that. Usually when you're drawing an eyeball, you don't see the whole circle in the middle of the eye. Usually the eyelid covers the top, the bottom, or both parts of the eye. So when you're drawing that, think about that. If I'm drawing my own eyes, actually my eyes are a little bit more rounded than that, but that's okay. My nose, I have kind of a small bridge right here, and then I have a big old hump here. I got a big nose because, you know, I played ball back in the day, broke my nose a few times. When I had nose surgery before, they were like, oh, you want us to take out that big old bump you got? I said, no way, that's how I got all my good looks right there, that huge nose of mine, right? That's how I got my husband, my big old noggin, big nose on my big head. So I'm gonna draw a big nose on me because, you know, I'm rocking my big nose. Okay, and then I don't want you to worry about shading too much because this we're gonna trace in Sharpie. I got bigger lips than that. So just draw it. We're just drawing. So we're just drawing it out. Don't worry about it being perfect. Like I said, it could be kind of cartoon looking. My lips kind of always, I got like a permanent frown on my face. If I'm not smiling, people are like, what's the matter with you? You look so sad today. And then I gotta draw my wrinkles because I'm kind of old, you know. I got the old people wrinkles going on. And my bags under my eyes. Okay, so there's old Miss Secrets, who had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Alright, so then next step is I'm going to go over this with black Sharpie, which I'm not going to make you watch. Okay, now I've got it all traced. I forgot to mention you need to get a yucky paper before you trace. And now I'm going to get a big eraser. Don't use a little eraser. And you're going to just hit up your paper with an eraser and get any pencil lines you might have missed. Ooh, I didn't trace the mouth very good. Now I lost my mouth. Oh no, I need a mouth. Can't open my mouth. Okay, there we go. And why we do that is for two reasons. Number one, we want to cover up all of our, we want to make sure we got all of our pencil lines covered up. And number two, we want to get rid of any pencil lines that are still showing. Okay. Oh, I look so beautiful for an old, raggedy, old looking lady. Alright. So now that I have that done, ooh, this one nostril looks really janky. Let's kind of try to fix that nostril just a little. Let's make this part a little rounded. Oh well, okay. Then the next part is we're going to make this normal, ordinary, janky old lady look like a Paul Glee portrait. So next is the fun part, tissue paper. Okay, and the last step to this project is to make it look like a Paul Glee by adding tissue paper squares. So I'm going to give you guys a glue and water solution. So it's part glue, part water, mostly water with a little bit of glue. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're just going to put some glue water solution down. That's why we made it with Sharpie, because if we were to do this with regular marker, that would make it all dissolve. Okay, and then you are just simply going to put these tissue papers down. That one already stuck and got yucky. On your paper, side by side. Try not to leave any gaps in between them. Try not to put two colors side by side. Okay, and you're going to fill your paper like that. And it's going to give it the effect of the paint of the different painted colors like on Paul Glee, like Paul Glee did. When you're done with that, I would go over it one more time with the glue water just to make sure it's all stuck down nice and good. And you're ready to turn it in the drying rack. Make sure it's all done nice and neat and filled with tissue paper. I'll let you get to it. Bye.